Hey, what's up, my people? Welcome back to the Pebble Studios YouTube channel. And as always, my name is Bricks. I'm a mix and mastering sound engineer from Ghana. If you've not subscribed to this channel, you've not done well at all. You need to subscribe to this channel, and there's a lot more coming your way. So today, I'm about to show you how you can get your backup vocals, sound so nice and stereo friendly. Sometimes we want to separate or achieve a very wide backup vocal, but we don't know how to go about it. And I know a lot of you have chanced on this particular effect, but you don't know your way around it. So today I'm coming to show you guys how you can, have your backup vocals sound so sweet, and then stereo friendly as well. I want you to stick and stay with me. Let's move straight into the video. All right, so today we are going to talk about the Ocean Way stereo enhancer. Sometimes you won't give your BV some nice environment to make it day. So you don't want to use the normal way, the normal panning, but now you want to use a more advanced, approach. So I introduced the Ocean Way stereo enhancer for you if you are someone who is more into live mixing and mastering. I recommend this for you whenever you are working on your backup vocals. You need to use this. It's really, really, really helpful. Yes. So I have this vocal. So I'm going to play without the Ocean Way. So, okay, so I've actually muted the Ocean Way. Let's see what we have. When I was rotating the knob to the right, the vocals were finding their way to the right, like this. So the entire vocal has rotated to the right. Now, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So this is how the Ocean Way stereo enhancer works. And for me, I think right after adding this Ocean Way to my backup vocals, it actually gives the entire vocal some space, making the listening more nicer. And with this, right, with the Ocean Way stereo enhancer, once you are done applying it on your BV group channel, what happens is this: on your master track, once you add the stereo expander or stereo enhancer, whatever that you use, you realize that the backup vocal sits so well. It doesn't crash with the lead vocal. It doesn't, and you'll find it more interesting to listen to the backup vocals even more than the lead vocal. The Ocean Way stereo enhancer. Once I'm done using the Ocean Way for my backup group channel, and I'm doing my final mastering, and I apply a stereo expander, what happens is that the backup vocal has its own way, and then the lead vocal has its own way. And one exciting part is when you're listening to the song, right? I mean, to the final mix, you would always want to play back and then listen to the BV again, because it's in its own environment. Why? Because I applied the Ocean Way. And we have some people want to have a more larger, stereo space. So what they do is, after applying the Ocean Way, they as well add stereo images. But for me, I don't think it's more like you are overdoing, you're overdoing stuff. And like I always say, do not overdo stuff. Okay, keep everything as simple as possible. So one amazing thing about the Ocean Way has to do with the circumference. Okay, so the more I increase the circumference, the more the stereo becomes wider. So now we have our circumference set to 35.1. So let's increase it. So you see how nice the Ocean Way has positioned the entire BV. So we have this option too, that's the ear to ear. Let's watch that. It also widens. So at the end of the day, you would realize that the entire BVs sit so well in the mix. And so when you're done with the final mix, you would know that yes, you've indeed done a great job. Someone would also prefer to maintain the normal left and right. That's at 0 degrees. That's also fine. Pay rapt attention to whatever that you are doing when it comes to using the Ocean Way stereo imager or enhancer. Okay, so I think let me play with the instrumental. What we have. So I believe you learned a lot. So I think henceforth you are also going to try the Ocean Way stereo imager or stereo enhancer and just get your mix to a different level altogether. All right, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Don't forget to share and then like and comment as well, because there's more coming your way. This is it.